Hi, Ryao-no-ko-san. Let's start.
Hello.
Hello. It's great to hear you practicing your English right away. If you have that photo ready, go ahead and share it so we can dive into the description exercise.
Okay. In this picture, I can see the one young, beautiful Caucasian woman standing. She has a bronze and she holds one blue note by both hands at her chest. She's smiling, and to see the front, she's wearing the white neat blouse and pink cardigan. Our location must be the campus of the university. Behind of her, there's a 4 fellow students, and they are making an intimate conversation. Most right men's students are wearing the denim pants and shirts, and left hand into his pocket, pants pocket. And next woman having books and hanging the bags from the left shoulders. Next man wearing the jeans and white shirts, and his bag also from the right shoulders. Next women have long hairs, and this pictures are garden tree and green of lawns, the very vivid. So the behind of the green trees, I can see the part of structure of university.
Excellent effort, Yoshio. You gave a very detailed description, and that's exactly what we want. Let's polish it a bit so it sounds even more natural in English. First, you began by describing the young woman. Instead of she's wearing the white knit blouse, you can say she's wearing a white knit blouse and a pink cardigan. That way we smooth out the article a instead of the, and the flow is a bit more natural. Next, you mentioned the location as a university campus. That's perfect. When you described the group, you said behind of her. In natural English, we'd say behind her there are 4 fellow students having an intimate conversation. You described the students well, one man with his hand in his pants pocket, another woman carrying books over her shoulder. Just a note on the detail, you'd say the next man is wearing jeans and a white shirt with his back slung over his right shoulder, for instance. Finally, you mentioned the vibrant green trees and the part of the university building visible behind them. That's a beautiful detail. So let's put it all together. She's smiling as she stands in front. She's wearing a white net blouse and a pink cardigan. It looks like the location is a university campus. Behind her, there are 4 fellow students engaged in a friendly conversation. One male student is wearing denim pants and a shirt with his left hand in his pants pocket. Another woman beside him is carrying books and has a bag hanging from her left shoulder. Another man is dressed in jeans and a white shirt with his bag on his right shoulder. Another woman has long hair. The background features bright green trees and a glimpse of a university building behind them. That sounds fantastic. Let's keep going with the next part of your lesson.
Okay. I like to read my collocation word. Please repeat after me the same word. And it's important procedures. I can confirm you can understand my collocation. And after that, you make a suitable English composition, including that collocation.
Absolutely, Yoshio. Let's do that. Here's how we proceed. First, you'll say the collocation and I'll repeat it exactly as you said it. Then I'll create a short English sentence or a small composition using that same collocation so you can see it in context. Let's get started whenever you're ready.
Historian's mission.
Got it. Historian's mission. I'm repeating that phrase just as you said it. Now let's create a sentence using that collocation. The historian's mission was to uncover the hidden stories of ancient civilizations and bring them to light for the world to understand. Let's keep going with the next collocation whenever you're ready.
Historical background.
Absolutely, Yoshio. I hear you loud and clear. Historical background. Let me create a sentence with that. Here we go. In studying any piece of literature, understanding the historical background is crucial to grasping its full meaning. Great job. Let's continue with the next one whenever you're ready.
Examine old documents.
All right, you said examine all documents, and I've got it. Let's create a sentence with that collocation. For his research, the scholar needed to carefully examine old documents from the 18th century to understand the era's legal practices. Great work, Yoshio. Let's move on to the next one whenever you're set.
Culture and tradition.
Absolutely, Yoshio. You said arc and tradition, and I've got it. Let's build a sentence with that collocation. In that small village, the arc and tradition of storytelling have been preserved for generations, connecting the community to its roots. Great job, and let's continue when we're ready.
You little misunderstand my collocation. I said culture and tradition.
I see. Thanks for clarifying, Yoshio. You said culture and tradition. Let me use that one in a sentence for you. Here we go. In many families, culture and tradition play a central role in how holidays are celebrated and stories are passed down. Great catch, and let's keep going.
Traditional festival.
Got it, Yoshio. You did traditional festival, and I'll use that in a sentence. In their village, the traditional festival is held every spring, bringing everyone together to celebrate with music and dance. Great job. Let's continue.
Ancient civilization.
Absolutely, Yoshio. You said ancient civilization, and I've got it. Let's use it in a sentence. Historians often study the ruins and artifacts of ancient civilizations to understand how people lived thousands of years ago. Fantastic. Let's move on when you're ready.
Observe the custom.
Absolutely, Yoshio. You need observe the custom, and I'll use it in a sentence for you. Here we go. When visiting a new culture, it's respectful to observe the custom and participate in local traditions. Great job. Let's continue whenever you're ready.
Product of the age.
All right, Yoshio. You've said product of the age, and I'll use that in a sentence. Here we go. The smartphone is truly a product of the age, reflecting our dependence on technology in everyday life. Awesome. Let's keep going with the next one.
Reflect the times.
Absolutely, Yoshio. You said reflects the times, and let's put that into a sentence. Here we go. Fashion is often said to reflect the times, capturing the spirit and values of each era. Great work. Let's keep going.
The tide of history.
Absolutely, Yoshio. You said tide of history, so let's create a sentence with that. Many leaders have found themselves swept along by the tide of history, unable to fully control the events of their time. Excellent work. Let's continue.
Thank you for today's English conversation lesson. I'd like to see you next afternoon again.
You're very welcome, Yoshio. I'm really glad we got to practice together today, and I'd be happy to chat again next afternoon. Just let me know when you're ready, and we'll keep on going.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Have a great day, Yoshio. Bye for now, and see you soon.